I'm Emma Whitlock from The Womb Within, and I'm going to go over some peanut ball positions that you can use to help mom along in labor, at home, and when she's using an epidural if she's in the hospital. The peanut ball has been proven to shorten the first stage of labor by 90 minutes and the second stage of labor by 23 minutes. It has also been proven to reduce the need for C-sections and the use of forceps and vacuums during birth. As you can see here, the peanut ball comes in many sizes, starting with the small, which is 40 centimeters, the medium, which is 50 centimeters, then the large at 60, and the extra large at 70. The extra large is only ever used for sitting. It would never be used for most of the other positions in between the legs. You also want to make sure that even if you're at home or at a hospital birth, that you're covering your ball, and you can get these covers at premierbirthtools.com. And they also have great cheat sheets that show all the positions and home birth positions for all of the peanut ball uses. When cleaning your balls, you do not want to use anything with bleach. You want to use just a sandy wipe and soap and water to wash them off. And you want to keep them off the floor and away from sharp objects so that they don't burst. So this position is a variation of a park bench and a lean forward. She's going to be sitting on the peanut ball, the 70 centimeter, which is the only one that you can sit on. And she's going to lean forward with another peanut ball resting. This is good to use the peanut ball for versus a birthing ball, because the peanut ball only goes forward and back versus the birthing ball, which rotates on all sides. So this is a really good resting position because mom is supporting her, the ball is supporting mom versus the mom supporting herself on the ball. So this is also another good resting position. You're going to use the 70 centimeter ball again, and mom's going to be straddling the ball, and she's going to use the corner to support herself so she can rest. She can also scoot forward on the ball and sit in the front of the ball, and then her partner or doula can sit on the back, and she can then lean and rest on her, and she can be providing massage and comfort that way. This is a straddle position that she would use in the tub, which is really good to give support for mom, and she can straddle like this, or we can lift her forward and lean the ball up, and she can straddle and also rest and lay like this. If you have a shower head that detaches and pulls down, this is good because you can use the hydrotherapy on mom's back and give her that comfort from the water. So this next position we're going to do is called the side lie. She's going to lay on her side and she's going to open her legs. We're going to put the ball in between, and she's going to put her leg over top so that her hips are nice and wide and open. And this is good for resting when mom wants to lay down and she's getting tired, to still keep her hips wide and open. You want to make sure that you're using the correct size. This size fits pretty good. Does it feel like it's straining you at all in your hips?
No, it's just a little bit wider.
Wider? Okay,
yeah.
so if she says she's not feeling 100% comfortable, you can try a smaller size. So we'll put this in and see, do you think that feels better?
Yeah.
Okay, so if one size does not fit all, you want to make sure that whatever ball you're using is comfortable with the mom. And this position you're going to want to rotate to either side every 30 to 60 minutes. And this is good in a hospital setting as well if she has an epidural. This position is the tuck position. It's similar to the side lie, only her legs, she's going to want to grab her ankles and wrap them around the ball as far as she can. Then she's going to take her arms and hug the ball and pull in so that her knees are going as high to her chest as she can. This is good for a pushing position and to really have something to hold on to bear down. This position is called the flying cowgirl baby, and this is similar to a side lie, only you're going to make sure that her hip and the knee is behind the hip and not forward and pulled in. This is for when the baby is at an inlet and is moving mid-pelvis. This position is the modified Walters. It's like the flying cowgirl baby, only instead she's going to arch her back a little bit to have her belly forward, and her legs and knees are going to go to the back. So she's almost doing somewhat of a position like this. This position is the semi-sitting lunge. It's basically like doing a lunge but sitting down in bed. You want to have the ball in between the mom's legs. The bottom leg is bent. She doesn't want to keep it out because that would close the pelvic area. This is going to keep it wide and open, and you want to make sure that when her top leg is on the ball that the sizing is right. If it's too big, her ankle will be higher than her knee, but this one fits good and she feels comfortable, and she can also lean against the bed, get rest, and this will keep her hips wide and open. This position is called the lotus position. You're going to have the ball underneath mom's legs. She's gonna pull her ankles in, rest them on the ball, and her knees are gonna be wider than her hips so that her hips are nice and open. You can also take a rebozo and pull it around her feet so she can pull in for a deeper stretch and let her arms rest while they're holding the rebozo to pull her feet in. This position is the forward lean. Mom's going to be on her hands and knees, and she's going to use one of the balls to lean forward and let her belly hang. And then she can choose to take one leg and lift it up like this, which is good, a really, really good position for pushing. And then even from there, we can use another peanut ball and have her do what's called the fire hydrant. And now her leg is resting. The important thing with this position is that her hip, knee, calf, and ankle are all aligned, and that her knee, calf, and ankle are supported by the ball. For a little deeper of a position, you can take a rebozo or a rolled towel even and stick it under the ankle, and that can help for a deeper pull as well. This is also a good position for pushing. During labor, the baby can be high, can be mid, or it can be low lying in the pelvis, and at each stage you can position the mom's feet to help with that position. External rotation of the hips is when the baby is high in the pelvis at -2 and above, and you would want to do a plie where you take your feet out and your knees are over the top of the feet. Heels are going to be close together and standing like this, or sitting on the ball. The internal and external rotation is when the baby is midway and the feet are going to be parallel to each other, and you're going to do one this way and switch back and forth, kind of like windshield wipers. The baby would be in a -1 to +1 in the pelvis. The internal rotation of the hips is when the baby is low in the pelvis, and this is when you would do what you would say Dorothy does when she's ready to go home and kicks her heels. Her feet are going to go in and point to each other. Thanks for watching. To get more information on positions and hosting a training near you, check out thewombwithin.com, and to order any of the peanut balls, the covers, or any of these awesome charts, you can visit premierbirthtools.com.